Hello everyone, greetings from Bangladesh. Myself Taranu Musa Tuska, and I'm going to represent my country Bangladesh under the umbrella of International Women in Psychology. International Women in Psychology is a platform where the female mental health professionals come across. They are exchanging their views, they are exchanging their learning, they are exchanging their observations, their way of practices in terms of mental health. So it's really helpful for all the female professionals to know from each other the cultural variations and the ways of practicing in different countries, in different cultures. So it's giving them a new aspect to learn more theoretical knowledge and giving them an opportunity as well to implement it into their community or into their culture. So I'm really very much thankful to the initiator of International Women in Psychology, who accumulated different professionals, different female mental health professionals under one umbrella in terms of sharing our learning and experiences. So we are getting different materials from each other, we are learning, we are growing. So it's a huge opportunity. So I'd like to thank the initiator a ton. So today I'm going to talk about one poisonous issue for mental health, and it's much vigilant in our country, and the name of that poison is comparison. Comparison is poisonous in terms of its effect. When an adult or a parent set a standard for a child that this is right and this is wrong, or you have to do this, you should do this, you must do this, and the child cannot meet that expectation of that adult or the parents, so it creates a discrepancy. One parent or one adult sometimes may accuse the child that your friend is having the same food that you are having, doing the same thing what you are doing. Your friend is playing and you are also playing. So why your friend is doing good? So why your friend is making good results than that of you? So what's less within you? And these types of questions, these types of comparison creates a dot mark into the heart of that child. Sometimes the parents or any member of the society can say a child that we have done this in our childhood, or we have gone through some more painful issues than that of you. So it's also a picture, or it's also a scenario of a comparison that I have done enough and I have done that, but you are nothing than that of this. You are doing nothing. So all the effort, all the accumulation, all the results of that child equals to zero. And these negative words are being injected into the child, and eventually the child turns into more vulnerable. Also, there is another picture. Sometimes we can see that the parent or the member of a society or an adult can say a child or can exaggerate the achievement of the child in terms of their result or in terms of their outcomes. Say, for example, if my child got the first place in the exam, sometimes we may say that, sometimes we say uh, that my boy or my girl has done the best. Their child is nothing. Their children is doing nothing. So what we are doing here, we are exaggerating the outcome, we are exaggerating the achievements. We are not helping the child to be more compassionate, to be more considerate towards others. Sometimes we are pulling down the child, and sometimes we are exaggerating their outcome, we are exaggerating their achievements. So the child is learning that I am the best or I am the worst. And while doing this repeatedly, the feeling of hopelessness may arise into the child. So sometimes we are teaching them learned helplessness. How is that? Because when a child is trying his or her best but doing no appreciation, rather than he or she is getting more comparison, he or she is getting hurt, he or she is getting abandoned. So in later days, when they are facing in a challenging issue or in a challenging situation, they just get rid of the issue or get rid of the situation and say that I'm not going to do anything, I'm not being able to do anything, or it, or let it go, let it be. So there is no point of trying, there is no point of striving or struggling. So these learned helplessness make them more vulnerable. Another point, when one child is getting exaggerated, when their achievements are being exaggerated, he or she may feel that okay, I'm the best, no one can beat me. So it's good to have that confidence, but it's not good to be non-compassionate or non-considerate towards others. Sometimes they build up the issues within themselves, that some hostile mentality or vindictive nature. And when some of their fellow colleagues or fellow mates are doing well, he may pull him down from the backwards. So that's not expected at all. We have some issues within ourselves, and keeping this in concern, we are making a standard for our child. And if the child cannot make it, cannot being able to do, we are going to throw some negative words in terms of comparison, and we are teaching them that you need to compare yourself with others. So there is two issues. One is we have already learned this, and we are already practicing it, and it's not a big deal to exchange the issue, and it's not a big deal to unlearn the issue. So we can unlearn it effectively. We can inject the positive words in terms of negative words. Say for example, when our child is doing good in the examination, we can reinforce him or her that yeah, you have done very well, so why not you help your friends so that they can also do the good work. So please, let's help your friend and let me know how you did it. And also, when he or she fails, we may we may put some positive words in terms of negative words, saying that I know that you are trying your best, let's do it together, let's find out the issues, let's find out the problem which is pulling you down from backwards. So we will be working together, I'm with you. So these words, the what we can do here to replace the negative words with the positive words. So in this process, in this way, we can unlearn our negative practice. Let's make the world a better place for everyone, and we can use the positive words instead of negative words. It will definitely help all of us to grow within ourselves and to do some better things, to do some better contribution, and to make some contribution for our community and our culture. Thank you very much, International Women in Psychology, to create such a great platform. And I wish every success of International Women in Psychology. Thank you very much.